What about Widowmaker? What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we'll be unboxing the Figma 387 Widowmaker from Overwatch. I bought this figure from AmiAmi.com, and she's around $70 shipped. Now, this figure is quite expensive considering that most Figmas go for around $60, I think, maybe even $50. This one's a little expensive because of the fact that it's a official licensed Blizzard product. This is the real deal. This is not a clone. This is straight from Japan, and it looks pretty darn good. Now, I have all the Figma Overwatch figures, and we're going to have them here, and we're going to compare them and see how she stands, and of course we have other action figures to look. So let's open her up and let's see what's going on here. While I'm opening her up, I just got to tell you guys, there is a 10K subscriber giveaway. So when we hit 10K, I'm going to be giving away some toys here. Actually, there's going to be only 2 winners this time. So before we open that up, let's talk about the giveaway. The giveaway is going on. All you got to do is go in the description, and it's hosted by Gleam. So all you have to do is enter there, put in your information, and you're in. And I'll pick them out. I'll pick out the winners on random when we hit 10K subscribers. Now, there's going to be another giveaway after that, and that one's going to be an even bigger giveaway. I'm talking like 10 winners on that one, so you have a really good chance of winning. And you're wondering, well, what's happening with that? I have a big surprise for you in February, and when that surprise launches, that's when I'll do that huge giveaway. I'm talking about a lot of toys, easily over $200 worth of toys I'll be giving out. But for now, since we're hitting a landmark 10K, I'll be only picking out 2 winners, and I'll just be giving out 2 toys. So anyway, enough of me talking about that. Let's talk about this figure. This is why you're here. You're not here to talk about me giving away toys. We're here to look at this awesome action figure. So let's look close here. And we're looking at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. So let's look. Wow, 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 wow. That face is absolutely amazing. Let me just tell you right now, Figma always knocks it out of the park when it comes to the paint and detail of their action figures, and this is wow. So I do know that there is like some sort of knockoff version of her before this figure was released, and I did not like that figure. A lot of people seem to like it, but I just hated that face. And to confirm, I have a friend. His screen name on YouTube is Nintendo6D4, and he's an avid Widowmaker user, and he hated that face too. And I was like, you know what? Let's not get her. So when I saw this figure was coming out, I said, we gotta check out that face. And yes, this is pretty darn accurate. There's nothing wrong with this face at all. Let's look at everything else. Let's take off all that plastic. You don't need that plastic because she's actually going to be standing up on my display. So hyped about this figure. I actually really loved Overwatch when it was super. You know, I still play it. I just played it last week, and I'm like, wow, I'm still pretty good, and I really love that series. So let's look at everything else. Her skin tone is like this matte bluish purple. And of course we have her skin tight suit. And let's see her butt. Yep, the butt looks really good. I'm starting to think the default butt on all of the Figmas are all the same, but I don't know. You guys tell me down in the comments down below. Let's look at the legs here. This is a very nice texture. We got the gray boots here. So this is kind of like a metallic combo of like matte and then metallic on the suit. And then her skin is nice and matte finish, giving you a nice premium feel. And look at these shoes. These shoes are very nice as well. Super detailed. And let's look at that mask. Yeah, look at that. So when you use the ultimate, she puts that on. Everyone can see everyone on the map. Wow, very good, very good. And the hair, honestly, could use a little more detail, but you know what? I'm okay with it. We're looking for a cartoony look, and that definitely gives that cartoony look of the game. And yeah, so she is definitely there. No disappointments here. Usually I'm very rarely disappointed with a Figma figure. And this figure looks absolutely amazing, you guys. I'm telling you, you gotta be here to see this. This is an absolutely gorgeous piece right here. Easily worth the $70 in my opinion. When she's released in the US, she might be cheaper. I'm not too sure about that. So now that we're done with paint and detail, let's talk about articulation and scale. Let's move right into scale, and she stands at around 6 inches. This is actually quite a tall figure when compared to other Figmas. And of course we have other Figmas to look at, and of course we have Tracer. Let's stand Tracer up instead of doing her pose. And this is her without her stand. Let's remove the stand, why not? Let's do that. This is an official release Tracer, and if you guys saw my bootleg of her, awful, awful, awful. And she stands much shorter, and this is accurate to the game, I believe. And of course we have Genji. Maybe I'll be Genji? No. I actually really like Genji, okay, so. And Genji stands a little bit taller, as you should. And of course, everyone knows my main, let's say it together, Bastion. Let's not nerf this guy. He's absolutely the best character in the game, and that's my opinion. And if you don't like that opinion, then you can get nerfed for all I care. And he's huge. Look at that. So this is my current Overwatch 112 scale action figure collection so far. And of course we have other action figures to compare it to. And we got Zersuit Samus, which is also another favorite female character. And she's not that tall. Yeah, she's actually quite short in comparison. And of course we have SH Figure Arts Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon Crystal. She's on a stand there. And this is my favorite SH Figure Arts female action figure. Easily the best one. And of course everyone has to love Marvel Legends. And we have a Marvel Legends PS4 or PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. He just towers over everyone. Obviously not Bastion back there, but pretty much towers over everyone. Their scale is much bigger. So there you have it. We got other action figures from different collections. And as you can see, she scales really well with most 112 scales. So let's move everyone out of the way and let's talk about articulation. Now let's talk about articulation here. Figmas are usually the same overall. We're looking at about 20 points of articulation. Some of them start at around 18. So I'm assuming it's a little bit below 20. So let's look here. We have an up and down here at the ankle. We get no toe joint, which is fine by me. We get a single joint here at the knee. We got a ball joint here at the upper leg. You get one single joint here at the bottom of her breast. And we have a ball joint here at the shoulder, no butterfly joint. We have a single here at the elbow, one here at the wrist, one at the neck, and one at the hair. This girl is actually looking to be under 20 points of articulation, but she articulates really well for what she is. And I understand why Figma doesn't want to put too much articulation in these figures, because that would ruin it, ruin the overall look of how these figures should look. So now that we have that settled, let's look at accessories. So everyone's got to look at her sniper rifle. I believe this is called the Widow's Kiss. And let's look closer here. Wow, look at that. That looks really cool. I was honestly hoping that the scope would go down and then the revolver-like magazine would come out, but unfortunately we don't have that. Instead, what we have here is something that just looks like her sniper rifle, which is fine, to be honest, because this is how you're probably going to be using her most of the time. So that looks really cool. As you can see, it has a nice matte finish, a little bit of a shiny finish on the barrel, but not too much. Most of it is actually quite matte to match her skin tone. And so what we have here, I believe this is what, yeah, it looks like you can. Oh, so I thought so. It looks like you can turn it into the assault rifle version. So when it's no longer sniping, there you have it. You have the assault rifle version. That barrel just comes off nice and easy. Also, may I add that everything's nice and tight, as it should be. Okay, nothing's loose, nothing seems to be a problem. Well, actually, we'll see when we do the face swap, because some Figmas just don't do face swaps very well. So let's leave this on. I believe it goes on. No, it doesn't. Sorry. I'm not a real big Widowmaker main, so I only use her when just for fun, to be honest. And there you have it. So let's talk about other stuff. Of course, we have her grappling hook. You got to escape. Unfortunately, this is not a static grappling hook. I was hoping it would come with something to hold it in place, but unfortunately not. And that's the hook, and then that's the gun. And I believe there's a peg back there, and we're going to figure out how that works when we get everything together. Of course, we have her with her mask on. I believe it's called the Widow's Eye, something like that. And this is when her ultimate is activated. Of course, we have the what is this called? I forgot what it was called. It's a landmine. I think this poisons you and hurts you for damage. Doesn't kill you, but you know, you gotta set this down before you start sniping. And we have a secondary face, which is a winky face. Ooh, look at that. She's a winky face. That's really cute. I really like that one. Bag, 8 extra hands, stand, and a manual. So that's that. All right, I'm gonna put these hands on her and we're gonna get her outfitted and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. So please stand by. Okay, so here she is with the sniper rifle. Wow, Widow's Kiss looks absolutely amazing on her. And she could actually, let's see if she can aim down the sights, which is, you know, something that she has to do. Because you got to get that 100% before that shot. And yes, she can. Look at that. So that's her aiming down the sight. Wow, very nice. And the hair, got to have it waving in the wind. Woo, look at that. That is beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so now that we have that on her, let's do a quick face swap. And let's remove this. And let's remove that face. And the face should just go on. Should. Most Figmas. Yeah, so that's a nice tight fit. And just because, let's put on the other face, if I can find it right now. Just give me 1 second. All right, I found it right here. And we're gonna put this on her. So you can have that. Ooh, look at that. That is really nice. Let's manual focus that guy. Wow, wow, wow. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Really like that face. And so let's move this other face. So wait, sorry, that's the neutral. That's the winky face. Let's get the winky face and then the non-ultimate face. Or helmet, sorry. Or goggles, whatever you want to call it. And that's how she looks like when she's winking. Very cute. Really love that. Absolutely amazing. So there's one more accessory I want to put on her. And that's the grappling hook arm. I believe this should come off. Yes. So this comes off and you can actually put it on, you have to switch it out. So this arm does come off. That's what I thought. And you should be able to do something like this. So she does like a thing with her hand, like open hand when she launches the grappling hook. So it's something like that. You can do something like that. It's just so unfortunate that this is not static. That would have been much better static rather than a string, in my opinion. I think that's the only negative I have about this. So that brings us to the conclusion. Would I recommend this figure? Yeah, absolutely. This is such a cool figure. I absolutely love it. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. All the joints are tight. It's everything I expected from a Widowmaker figure from Figma. And she's worth it to me. And if you're a fan of Overwatch, then absolutely she is worth the price. And yeah, that is my take on this action figure. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also I have a giveaway. Just go down in the description and enter. All right, guys, have a good one.
You have my attention. Music to my ears.
thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here, not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.